Following a tour of the Genesis Energy facility, Power Minister Adebayo Adelabu expresses satisfaction with the infrastructure, describing it as a model for the kind of investment Nigeria needs in the energy sector. He says the federal government is committed to putting in place investor-friendly policies to attract both local and foreign players.
My visit today to the power installations, which is a partnership between Genesis Energy and the NNPC, is to look at the facilities on site here and to see how the excess power being generated here can be fed onto the national grid so that it can supply other entities within and outside the Port Harcourt territory. That's why we're here today.
Adelabu adds that the planned expansion to 122 megawatts will significantly boost electricity supply in Port Harcourt and surrounding areas.
I'm quite impressed that they are doing very, very well. All we want to eliminate is the inherent inefficiencies by ensuring that all those excess energy being generated is taken off them and given to where it will be used, it will be required. I believe once we use this as a proof of concept and it works well, I also believe that they have an expansion plan of an additional 120 megawatts with commitments to build infrastructures, transmission infrastructure to offtake this new huge energy supply to not only to Port Harcourt Discos, but to the entire country.
Chairman of Genesis Energy Group, Akin Omoborio, highlights the impact of the company's collaboration with the NNPCL, noting that it is already strengthening Nigeria's energy mix and contributing to grid stability.
In moving a step further by NNPC and the project company coming together to say, okay, we have sufficient power here to serve the refinery. The one that we can let go of, why don't we inject it to serve the country? And I think that is something we must not forget, that this is an additional investment support that NNPC is given, that let us put more power to the grid. And forgive me if I don't know if I'm permitted to say this, but in addition to that, together with NNPC, there's already, as the minister mentioned, we are already designing to scale up by additional 120 megawatts. Let me give you a sense of what 120 megawatt is. For Ekiti State, our state will require under 100 megawatts. So and that will serve millions of people. So again, NNPC, as a forward-thinking organization, is working with Genesis and partners to put in place to expand the current capacity to put more power to the grid.
At the moment, Genesis Energy generates 84 megawatts, with 48 megawatts dedicated to the Port Harcourt refinery. Plans are already underway to scale this up to 120 megawatts to support broader national supply. From Port Harcourt, Andy Omanu, Arise News.